Hey everybody, so it's time for NHL Picks of the Week, where I choose 5 games from the upcoming week in the NHL and pick who I think is going to win. Before we get into the video, I just quickly want to remind everyone to please like and subscribe if you haven't already, as it greatly helps out the channel and is much appreciated. Alright, so last week I went 4-1 with my picks, pretty solid week, bringing my total overall record this season to 39-19. And this week, we have a short week in the NHL. There's no games on the 24th, 25th, or 26th for Christmas break. However, I still want to give you 5 picks. So I have used the other 4 days that do have games to come up with 5 picks for this week. So let's get into them. Starting with today, the 22nd, I have Arizona over Detroit. They play later tonight. Arizona, just one of the better teams in the Western Conference. Detroit, the worst team in the league. I just don't see... Arizona's a good road team as well. I just don't see Arizona dropping this game. Moving on to tomorrow, Monday, I have St. Louis over the LA Kings. LA, obviously, one of the worst teams in the league and in the Western Conference. St. Louis, very strong start to this season. They look like not only one of the best teams in the league, but a very real Stanley Cup contender once again this season. Maybe even I'd say Washington's probably the Stanley Cup favorite, but St. Louis is probably right there at number 2. So, the Blues have been outstanding. They're also a very good road team. So them going to LA, I don't think will be a problem. Then we have the break, and we come back on Friday. I got a couple games for you on Friday. Washington over Columbus. Columbus is a 500 average team this year. They lost a lot this offseason. They've been playing a little bit better as of late, but they're not going to beat the Capitals, I don't think. The Capitals are the best team in the league. They are in first place right now out of everybody, and they're just incredibly strong this season. They've been very good all year long, so I think the Caps take that game. Also have Toronto over the New Jersey Devils that night. The Maple Leafs have been winning lately. They're on a 4-game win streak now, I believe, as of recording this. I don't know how the week up to until Friday is going to go for them, but they've been winning a lot recently, and the New Jersey Devils are just, absolute trash at this point. Obviously one of the worst teams in the league and Eastern Conference. So I think that Toronto does get the job done there and come away with a win. And finally, my final choice comes from Saturday. I have the Florida Panthers over the Detroit Red Wings. Again, Detroit's just horrible. Detroit's really bad. And Florida's a team that's been playing well recently. They've got a few wins in a row now. They're starting to make a playoff push, looking to climb those standings in the Atlantic Division. This is obviously a game that they should win, and they're going to need to win if they're going to, end up in a playoff spot in the Atlantic. So those are my picks for this week. Short week, so I didn't have as many games to choose from, but I'm still pretty confident in most of these picks. I think we can definitely come away with another 4-1 week, maybe even go 5-0. Only done that once this season, only won 5-0 week so far, but certainly would like to add to that. So I have Arizona over Detroit today. I have St. Louis over the Kings tomorrow. I have Washington over Columbus on Friday. I have Toronto over New Jersey on Friday. And I have Florida over Detroit on Saturday. So those are my picks for this week. We'll see how I do. Hopefully we improve this record and keep the strong season of predictions going. So with that, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media. All those links are down in the description below. If you'd like to further support the channel, the links to our Patreon and merchandise store are down in the description as well. Keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's keep this thing growing. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys soon.